All right, hey guys, Jason here, Samco Tradbo. We are back. We are doing a video here today. What we're going to talk about is finding what feels natural in your shooting. This is important because there's so many internet experts, there's so many coaches, nothing wrong with any of this stuff, but there's so many people that are going to teach you how to shoot a bow. There are so many people that are going to tell you what you got to do. There are so many people that are going to guide you. This is all good because you kind of need this stuff and you want this and you want the foundation. But ultimately, it's important that you find what feels natural for you. This is crucial, okay? And sometimes it's going to break the rules. We see all the time that people say on there, and it's, good advice, but we say people say that you have to always pull through the shot, okay? Pull through the shot. Okay, and it's good because it keeps everything in alignment, keeps it all in alignment and does it all right there too. It is a fantastic piece of advice. However, on the same note, sometimes you can't do that. If you have to shoot this way, it's kind of hard to be able to twist your body to pull through the shot because you're twisted weird. So you can't. It's okay that you don't in certain situations, but you always try to do what it feels natural. So if you're naturally somebody who wants to come in and lock solid and hold and not pull through the shot, it's okay to hold here. It is okay to come in and hold right here solid and not pull through and then just release right there. If you can do it well, if that feels natural, nothing wrong with it. Even if you creep. Okay, I get yelled at for creeping. People say I creep when I shoot. Actually, a lot of it is me pushing with my bow arm. I release with my bow arm, releases for me. I do not let go of the string. I come up and I lock on and then I push with my bow arm, which releases it, pulls it right out of my hand and it goes. I've since corrected that and now I actually do pull back through, but it doesn't matter. I did incredible with it because if you push forward, creep forward and let go, it's still in line. If you pull back and let go, it's still in line. If you pluck, see what happens? Okay, if you know any of that kind of stuff, or if you deep two hook and you kick your face, look at the end of the arrow, okay? Or plucking, but as long as you're going straight back or you're going forward, it doesn't matter. It's doing the same thing for you. So find what works best for you and what's natural. The other one is the shooting. This here, okay, see this stuff here that people do where they do this kind of thing and they come in and they get set and they put that bow on there, they put their string on and they get ready and they come in and they do this. This is the most unnatural thing I've ever seen in my life. I could never do this. I could never in a million years shoot that way. Could never ever do that, okay? It is not me, it is not my system, this straight up and down. I could never, this even split finger, but this here, this would never work for me. This is the weirdest, craziest thing I've ever felt in my life. My position is like this. Okay, that's where I'm comfortable at. It is a different thing, but it feels natural to me. It's comfortable. Your bow arm. Some people tell you, lock that bow arm, keep it solid. Other people tell you, keep it loose. You find what works best for you, what feels natural. For me, it feels natural to have it almost locked and then pushed it almost with my shoulder between here and here, just tightening up to push forward just a smidge to try and get that, like you're reaching just a little bit further to grab something and you gotta just stretch it a little more. That's what I do to release my shot, okay? It works for me. Find what feels natural for you. What everybody else is telling you to do may be good, but it may be bad, but you have to find yours. What about the grip, okay? We say, and I know most people say, you're on a hill style bow, straight grip, you have to grip it right there and you got to grab hold of it hard. And I shot that way for a very long time. Okay, I shot that way for years. I actually find it more comfortable to, instead of being locked on like this with everything I got, to actually run it right down this line. You can actually see it on my hand right now. See this line? I like to run it right down this line and I leave my fingers pretty loose. Okay. People are like, no, not on an ASL. You can't do that. There's no possible way you can do that. But yet I do. Okay. I shoot it just like this. My hand, this is how they say we're supposed to shoot it. See that? Low grip, tight like that. This is how we're supposed to shoot this bow right here. But instead I do this. Okay. And I'm shooting it right on that line of my thumb right there. Top fingers on there good. The other ones are loose. They don't care. It's just like this right here. Look at my hand. Okay, look at my hand. That is how I'm shooting this bow. And I have no problem with it. And it works better. And what I find is I hit my arm less. I get less wiggle in the arrow. I get less torque in the bow hand. I get everything. But it's not what they say is right. Yet it feels very natural to me. Okay. And ultimately, when it comes down to the time for you to shoot at a live animal, natural wins. You get two ways to get things to feel natural. One, it feels natural already. Two, force it to feel natural through repetition, constantly, over and over again, doing it and doing it and doing it again, and making it now new normal, basically, is your option. I've tried so much. I think the best way to do is what feels natural. I really do. I think, you know, forget everything else as far as that stuff. You follow the form, follow the rules, follow the things that you like, follow what's going to help you, but do it in a natural state. Find that natural position. You know, like I said, I get a lot of people say, I can't my bow way too much can't. I'll never get it to tune right. I'll never get it to fly right. I'll never get it to nothing. Honestly, I don't care. I would rather have, now they don't because they're tuned like bullets. My arrows work perfect, but I would even rather have an arrow that flies a little funny and let the feathers fix it, as long as it's consistent, but hold the bow naturally, than try something else, okay? I would much rather have that bow like this even, and come in and take that shot like this if I wanted to and shoot that way, than I would do this, okay, and get better tuned arrow flight. That doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for my style. So there is a difference between right and wrong and natural and uncomfortable. And you can blend the right and the comfortable together somehow, some way, to get what you're looking for out of it. But it is a stick and a string. Doesn't matter if it's a recurve, longbow, self-bow, whatever it is. It is a bent stick and it is a string. We do not have cams. We do not have cables. We do not have cable guards. We do not have these, what do they call those monstrous things that stick out here 8 feet? What are those? Kickstands, or what are they? Stabilizers that stabilize your bow so it doesn't fall over or whatever. They got those and the sights and the releases and all. This is not that. Okay, let the compound world, and like I said, not knocking them, but let them have the technical side. Let them have the skills development thing. Let them have the things where they, again, with that stabilizer, where they're going to try different ones to find the exact balance point in their hand, because that stuff matters to them, and there's nothing wrong with that. I am not knocking it. Let them tinker with that stuff. If you're shooting a traditional bow, it's a stick and a string. That's all this is. Don't overthink it. Don't overpower it. Just grab it, pull it back, and feel, you know, go outside, pick your bow up, grab your bow, buy a grip, grab your arrow, you know, put an arrow on it, find a safe place, close your eyes and just draw it back and see what feels good. Okay, oh, that anchor feels good. I like it. That grip feels good. That feels, okay, there it is right there. It feels good. Shoot it once. Oh, that felt smooth as butter. God, that was so nice. Do that again. Okay, and whatever it is that you did, do it again and do it again, and then eventually open your eyes up and see what you were doing, and that's where natural is. I don't even know where that arrow went. That's some, oh, I see it. Okay, we're good. But that's the point I'm trying to make. Don't force your shooting position and your shooting style. There's a sweet spot when we draw and we shoot that you come in and you lock back and you're like, oh, this feels so good. You let go, whoosh, and that arrow just takes off perfect. You can even see that string oscillating a little bit. Never touches you. Just boom from the bow. So beautiful. And that arrow flies. Poof. And it hits. Okay. That is the true beauty and romance of traditional hunting, of traditional archery. That's what it's all about right there. If you don't get that naturally, and that is somehow uncomfortably forced for you or created for you, and I'm not saying that this is bad, it's just different for me, that's why I'm using it. But through this, and you get that, and you have, it's not there. The romance is gone, the feel is gone, the naturalness is gone, just everything about that is gone, and it's now a forced action that I don't like. I would much rather it be, again, natural. Swinging up is just coming in, he stops right there, because here he comes, I'm holding it, you know, half draw. He finishes through, he starts to take a step, whoosh, arrow goes, and there's a crack right through the shoulder. It's just beautiful. It's natural wins. That's the point of the video. Find what works naturally for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.